I'm just telling you a true story. Like, I got so many DMX.
We gotta filter some of these stories, Crack.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Here's your boy Jada.
Joe Crack, this the Joe and Jada show.
Presented to you by Boost Mobile. Make sure you go to boostmobile.com. Get yourself and your family, your friends, your loved ones a Boost Mobile plan.
We need the whole block on Boost Mobile. Let me tell you something, man. We need everybody on Boost Mobile. They supporting the culture. Let me tell you something, man. 30 years, I've been telling my stories in the studios or with friends, and I've been telling people, yo, turn the cameras off. Yo, turn your phone off. It's strictly for us. Or for 1 week of podcast, I turned into the Wendy Williams of podcast. I just got to be honest with you. I never knew.
What am I supposed to do when I don't have a hood?
Whoa! Like, listen, let me tell you something. I don't know how I become Wendy Williams of podcasting in 1 week, Jada. Like, I mean, like, my phone is off the hook. Like, every rapper in the world is hitting me up like, yo, Joe, I don't like how you said this. I don't like how you said that. I had to hit Angie Martinez, queen of journalists, one of the queens, and be like, yo, how you deal with this? Because, you know, by the way, we went #1, you know. It ain't easy being #1, but somebody got to do it. So the podcast went #1. So listen, I'm going to address what happened.
Scott Joe is crazy.
Yo, what did I do now? Yo, listen.
Only thing I agree with before you go into your, because he got something to tell you. But only thing that I did see that I don't think I'm prepared for is that when they taking stuff and switching it around and making a own, you know what I mean?
So you mean like Charlamagne? That's what you trying to say?
I was listening to Charlamagne interviewing Snoop, and if we did pull up, did you ever say Kendrick surpassed Dre and Snoop and Cube and all of the...
I was talking about radio play exactly.
In the last
Snoop
2
Dogg
years.
is the king.
Yeah.
Like, he's the king of rap, hip-hop. Like, you could pull up a million interviews where I said the most famous rapper in the universe of rap music is Snoop Doggy Dogg.
So I wonder, why did he do that to us?
Nah, you know, we in that space now, Jada. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They trying to stick the knife in us. Yo, Joe Budden, let me tell you something. You are my friend. I know you 20 years. You've been doing this thing. You ain't send us no edible.
He ain't gotta send us no edible.
He didn't send us no edible strawberries.
He don't have to send us anything.
He ain't send us no flowers. He ain't send us no champagne.
Where did you get, for one, shout out to Joe. Why you think he's gonna send us anything after you named the seats behind the seats after him? He's saying all of this crazy
Joe
stuff.
Budden,
where do you think he's gonna send us anything?
He 800 episodes in. I gotta salute the brother. And just, we the new guys on the block. We ain't got no disrespect for Joe Budden. Now, Birdman, I read that. I came into the studio with them talking about that on the radio. Maybe he's been my friend 20 years. He don't like me talking about him getting divorced. But I got nothing but respect and love for the Birdman. I'm telling you, my phone was shaking. I'm not used to this.
Joe, we still active. We got love out here. You gotta keep the love.
We gotta keep the love. And yo, I did get love. Okay. Primetime called us. Deion Sanders,
Coach
he loves
Prime?
yes.
No doubt.
He loves how we talked about his family, his son, and all that. He appreciate us. We the realest in the game. You know, I bumped into Lenny Kravitz at the Knicks game. We're gonna go right into the... I bumped into Lenny Kravitz. I bumped into Amy Schumer, okay? They both said they've been watching our podcast and that it's funny as hell and they love it. I didn't even know these people know us as human beings. But let me tell you, let me reflect on the slight hate and the shots we've been getting. Because it's not easy going #1. There's some people been doing podcasts for 30 years and they ain't go #1 and get 100,000 subscribers and stuff like that. We on our way, right? But let me tell you, this reminds me of the movie American Hustler with Denzel. Remember when Denzel, he thought he was down with the mob, they shot him, they almost killed his wife and all that. He said, my family. And you seen what the mob boss said? He said, so you got shot with success. Success shot back at you, you know. What do you rather be? Successful with a couple enemies or unsuccessful with no friends, huh? What do you want to be, huh, Jada?
What do you want to be?
I mean, success shot at us, you know what I'm saying? We climbing up too fast. But everybody let you know, I'm going to speak on behalf of me and Jada. We are not malicious. We are not trying to throw shots at nobody for real. We having fun, great time giving you our perspective. Now, you came in your Knicks garb. Tell me about where we at right now in that
You know
game,
what we doing,
what you
baby?
doing.
First, I want to see because you was just there. You was with the, Celebrity Row was crazy. But game 6, what did you see that you didn't see in game 5? First of all, you owe me a rollie for that. Listen, I'll tell you what I didn't see in game 6 that I didn't see in game 5. Jason Tatum.
Oh, no, that's a fact.
But shout out to Tatum, get well soon. But the Knicks went crazy. We had one of them Boston days. We couldn't miss.
That day, I was just like in my couch looking at nothing. Just waiting to go to the game, looking at nothing. My outfit was laid out. The Timbs was there.
Oh, you was waiting. You was already like a kid with the first
day of school, like this. Couldn't wait to go to the game. Like I was so hyped. I took my sister Remy with me. Know what I'm saying? The vibe, the energy felt like New Year's Eve. And off rip, it just felt too good to be true. And they handled their business. By halftime, we already knew we was gonna win the game. But us being Knicks fans, you don't know how hard it is.
You gotta wait till them clocks
You gotta wait till
zero.
that last second because we up 40 and I'm still scared to death. Something could go on. Somebody could hit 100 threes in a row.
We mysteriously found a way to be only up by 3 with 10 minutes.
Bro, the key to the thing was they stood on that Derek White. They stood on him like white on rice the whole game. They did not let that boy shoot them threes.
And Jaylen Brown fouled out. It was crazy.
Well, they always hurt themselves or foul out when they losing by like 40, deciding game. Like Donovan Mitchell gets hurt. Everybody always gets hurt when it's like lights out. It's over.
It's a long season. It's a long season.
It's a long season. But the vibe, man, 1 million people on 7th Avenue. When I'm telling you, that exit, like, I think the Knicks got to make like a trick entrance now. I don't think we could just keep coming out that same thing.
You made me not go to game 6.
You serious?
Yeah, because I couldn't get floor seats, so I couldn't go.
My man
Knicks invited me, all of that.
He said, I feel like a sucker now. I'm in second row. I said, no, don't mind me. Those are great seats, man. I'm just talking my shit. You ain't want to go second.
I already felt like that, so we ain't going to put
So you kind of felt like, yo, I don't want to be second row.
They spoiled me with floor seats, so I can only go.
You remember the time I was in the All-Star game and they had you in like the second row and I was like, I fought them and said,
I don't remember it. When are you talking about?
I'm telling you the truth. I think it was Indiana or something.
No, Cleveland. I was right next to you.
Like, yeah, but you know who fought for you. Like, at first they had you like
you got me
in
next
the wrong.
to you.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate it.
I went to him. I was like, yo, Jadakiss can't pee over there. Like, what kind of violation is this? They got, what's my girl, the girl that sing from London? She sing incredible, too. Adele, they got her courtside and all that. I started arguing like, yo, we can't have that, B. We got to have the man courtside. We ain't doing that shit.
This guy's crazy.
Yo,
check it out.
Well, you want to be successful or not?
Success is shooting at
you want success is shooting at you. What do you want us to do? We Knicks fans now. Everybody want us to fall. Everybody, 1 million people. Are we celebrating prematurely? Yes, 1 million %. I partied with Coach Leon Rose.
Yeah. Hold on. They say he was conversating with Tibbs. What was going on?
Leon Rose looked like he want to cry. He grabbed me by the shoulder and said,
Tears of joy?
8 more games. Tears of joy. He was like, 8 more games. I want to give him a hug like, yo, my man, like, thank you for what you're doing, but it's 8 more games. That's all he told me. That's all Coach kept telling me. Everybody was like, yo, we need 8 more wins.
Eastern Conference Finals. What do we have to do to zip Indiana up, man? Pack them up.
Now, let me not go bad, right? Because I believe it's going 7 games. I believe we winning. Last year, we had them on the ropes. We could have beat them, but everybody in the team was hurt. Mitchell Robinson, OG, had the hamstring. Jalen Brunson broke his hand playing in Indiana.
Game 6, 7.
That's not how we coming now.
We took them 7 though with a depleted team.
No, but now we're gonna take them though. They got a mean team. Don't get it wrong. The Turner, you got Turner, you got Halliburton, but you got Siakam. No, they play. Obi, the little white boy is sneaky as hell. He get up in there with them shots.
Yeah.
No, they dead nice, but
they coach is nice. Carlisle's good coach.
Yeah, Carlisle's all right. He ain't better than Tibbs, man. Don't get fooled by the Carlisle and all them, man. Everybody got to go. You know who I don't like? The Boston coach. You know, when he went to the Boston
game. He's the youngest coach in the thing. You don't like him? He's young.
Nerd, weirdo.
Hispanic, right?
I don't
black
care
or
what
Hispanic.
He just look,
he's just young. How you don't like him? What did he do? Did he do something? Oh, he looks too smart.
I don't like him.
How could you be too, yo?
He looked too smart, man. He up there with the Harvard and all that.
On. How you look
this guy, he ain't Sam Cassell, I salute. Because like Sam,
definitely. We need Sam to get a head coaching job. You know what I mean?
Sam Cassell will be the man. First time in history of basketball. Because I always say the young boys can never make it to the chip or win the chip because they got to lose a couple of times.
Hold on, don't go into it yet. The Western Conference, Game 7, OKC put a clinic on the Joker and them boys. What you think? You think they got enough to be a championship team, OKC?
1,000,000%. OKC got a chance to be, they got the biggest chance. To be honest, with all that Knicks shit you wearing and all the Knicks, they are the team to beat. Now, Ant-Man got something to say, man. Ant-Man and Julius Randle have something to say. That is going to be it. Now.
So it's safe to say you taking Minnesota.
Not over my Knicks. I'm never taking nobody over my Knicks.
The Western Conference Finals.
I'm going to take Minnesota because I love Julius Randle, DiVincenzo, and I think that's the Cinderella series, the Knicks against Minnesota. But SGA and OKC ain't nothing to fuck with, bro. And they are dead serious, and they're very mature. You know when you meet a kid and you like, yo, you mature for your age?
Yeah, he's too smart. Like the guy
he's smart.
Yeah.
SGA is cool under any type of pressure. This kid looked too cool under any type of pressure. He remind me of my guys from the Kansas City Chiefs. He reminds me of my guys from the Kansas City Chiefs. They cool under any kind of pressure. Any kind of pressure. SGA, that's the series, right?
He wasn't cool under the pressure from the Eagles this past Super Bowl.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you is when you face Tom Brady.
It was all that cool shit I did.
Listen, man. When you face Tom Brady, you look him in the eye, you barely lose, then you come back and you win 2-3 championships in a row. The thing about these quarterbacks, the most legendary quarterbacks of all time, is they calm under pressure. Like, you don't never see them stressed out, right? It'd be like 1 minute left. They sitting on the side, whether it's snowing, whatever, and they get up in there and they the best of the best. They get up in there and they go, that's what SGA feels like. Ant-Man, I seen him under, like out of control. Don't tell me about Randall. He could get out of control in 1 second. These guys are Looney Tunes. SGA.
It's safe to say for me, I don't want to play OKC.
Oh, why you don't want to play OKC?
All of that shit you just said.
I want to hear your perspective of the shit.
For one, they was 15 games ahead of every team in the NBA for the regular season. For two, when they win, they winning by 50 and 30 and 47 and all that in the playoffs. They got all of the right pieces to beat the shit out of us. I would rather play Minnesota. If we can get past Indiana, I'd rather it be the Knicks.
I ain't gonna lie.
In Minnesota
and the hardest time, he bothers me.
The whole OKC bothers.
The whole OKC,
they obliterated us all year.
Yeah, but not now. The Boston beat us 4 times in a row and we tore them up. Let me tell you, the Knicks has got a different type of vibe.
That ain't this.
This ain't, and it's cracking kiss. God damn, man. You ain't got to use our shit against us, man.
Tell you.
Why you gonna use the slogan against us?
It ain't that, man. OKC is different, crap.
Let me tell you something. The WNBA to me, I'm not gonna lie to you, last year they took over basketball. They was on fire more than NBA. The Caitlin Clark, the
Yeah, I
Andrew
went to a lot
Reese's,
of I went to a lot of
me
W
too.
games last year.
Me and you,
Yeah,
right?
shit
But
was fire.
shout out my Liberty, my girl Sabrina, Brianna. They raised
Stewie.
they raised the Raptor. You know what I'm saying? Because they literally, I got it now. Now what I'm about to tell you, I hope it makes sense. But I got it now. I realize why the refs and the NBA has been letting these teams go ham. Like this is definitely the most physical playoffs in 10, 15 years. They letting them ball out there, hurt each other, whatever the case. Bad boy
throwing
basketball.
Me off, crack.
No, I'm trying to tell you
the
that.
W with the physicality
because
of the playoffs?
WNBA was taking over basketball, and the NBA made some adjustments.
All right.
They said we can't be calling the simple, the Kobe fouls, the MJ fouls. You remember, you breathe past them, it's a foul. That's not happening now. Jalen Brunson hits the fucking wood floor like 36 times a game.
Bloody, Rambo.
Heart, eye jammy, stitches, this. They balling out there, but that's why I finally got it. They compete with the WNBA. You know, just yesterday, Caitlin Clark fouled
Angel Reese.
That was a regular hard foul.
It was a take foul, yeah.
Go take 2 shots or whatever, but they got all in. Angel Reese looked like she want to beat Caitlin Clark up. And then, you know, what's sad is this country thrives off of racism, right? I never look at basketball as racism. If a white boy come in the park, Cooper Flag came last year and the Rucker lit him up with the game shot. We jumped on the court. Everybody jumped up. We don't really look at it as racism, but every time these 2 girls play, it turns into a racism conversation. Racism. And to their point, if Angel Reese would have fouled Caitlin Clark hard like that, the white people immediately would have said racism.
Nah, man, you bugging, dog.
I'm telling you what's going on out there.
I think they 2 different players. For one, they've been putting them together since LSU and Iowa. They play different. Angel Reese is on the block and she's doing other things. Caitlin Clark is point guard. She can shoot and pass. They play totally 2 different games.
So why do we keep hearing them too?
Because if media, it was because of these microphones right here, people need to stir up some shit. You just seen it. You just said it.
They said they spewing racism remarks in the crowd.
Oh yeah, I ain't with that. We gonna stand tall with Angel Reese. We ain't tolerating racist remarks in the arenas and all that. They gotta get to the bottom of that. Of there. Yeah, they gotta.
Security gotta get them out. Can't come to no more WNBA games. We can't have that in the game. But that's that Larry Bird.
That was 50 million years ago. We got a
we got a new one. Jada, I'm telling you what's happening.
We got
in
a
the
new
streets.
one.
We have a new one.
You putting Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
Bro, this is the 2nd game of the year they started the racism
Magic
talk.
Bird.
I'm telling you. Oh, well, way too early, but that's what it's looking like. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know if Angel Reese is Magic. I do know Caitlin Clark is Bird. I could tell you that much. I think
it's about the ratings, man. I think the NBA.
So you think they're bringing in the racism for the ratings?
Not racism. I'm all for that. I don't think racism is going to be around forever. That's just what it is. I think the physicality in this playoffs right now is due to the ratings. It could be a little bit of the WNBA, but the ratings.
WNBA was taking over. They tired of hearing all that talk.
I watched basketball all year, and it take fouls. They was using their whistles all day. The playoffs, I'm seeing dudes get shoved, elbow slammed. All refs is looking like
black eyes, blood all over the place. Everybody going to the sideline fixing their uniform because they got blood on their shit.
Do it feel like the old NBA?
Yes, it does. And we're appreciating it.
Yeah, we love the eyes. They got a lot of eyes on them.
When they have all that, little fouls and then stop the game and all that shit. I don't even like the refs being a part of, decision making of the game. You know what I'm saying? You call a foul if you call a foul, but this the playoffs, let them play.
I agree. Totally. Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price. And then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bill is higher. With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contract, forever.
Plus, Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5 gigabytes network. They've invested billions building 5G towers across the country. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever.
5G speeds not available in all areas after 30 gigabytes. Customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan. Anthony Edwards, you think he's the new face of the NBA? Even though he said he don't want to, but he seemed like to be in the headlines.
I think we all say that to alleviate the pressure. He know he the face of the league. You know what I'm saying? They say he Jordan's son. They saying he Jordan's son out there. Oh, that's a pause? I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what they saying. They saying he's Jordan's son out there.
We know Anthony Jordan's sons.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you is the man look too incredible out there. You understand what I'm saying? And the kid's gonna always look up to him, but he want to say, I don't want to be a role model just to throw that off. You know?
As far as the face of the NBA, though, I think it's like a nickname. People got to give you your nickname. You can't just come outside and say, my name is King such as
You're right. They giving him his name.
You earn your shit.
He got all the commercials.
All of that.
His sneakers, the hottest sneaker in the game.
The way he talks, the way he plays.
You know what? Shout out Ja Morant. You know we about to play them. The Terror Squad team. Shout out to Chris Gotti and Clash TV. We're going to play them because we launching the new Terror Squad Air Force One, the red and white joints.
No doubt. I'm waiting for my
You know, so now you always, Jada, you got a lot of sneakers, Jada.
I'm a student of the sneaker game.
You got them red and whites is official. Yeah. I got the box that says Terror Squad Air Force One with the professional, not a sample, the shit that go in the stores. Like I really received the box, the sneaker with the box. Like it's in. There's nothing you could do about it. That's coming out.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nike, but we gonna play Ja Morant.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go back to the coaching. We probably gonna do it in the Bronx, Watson Park.
Shout out to Watson.
You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant, he gonna play against the Terror Squad. So you know we back out there, Phil Knight.
Oh, that's
We're not gonna foul Ja Morant. We're gonna let him ball.
Yeah. No injuries, no injuries. It's entertainment. It's gonna be a good ball, but we entertaining the people in the trenches.
Yeah, you know, it ain't been, now that I say that, it ain't been a sneaker that hit like Anthony Edwards' sneaker from a player in a couple of years. What's the last player sneaker that everybody's saying is an ill sneaker? LeBron had half of something.
Ja was about to take off before he caught before he had his little incident.
Yeah.
The Jaws, all of the kids was going crazy over the Jaws.
Yeah, but Anthony Edwards, KD has some.
Right now, the ladies got it. Asia ones is fire.
Them Asia ones are fire.
Sabrina joints is rocking. They playing Sabrina's, but I think Asia joints is hot.
Nah, Asia shit is hot. Shout out to Asia. She the real deal. I'm a Juju Watkins.
Juju playing Kobe's.
Juju Watkins
game is crazy.
Shit.
Her game is incredible.
Nobody, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yo, here we go.
I'm not gonna say, yo, listen. Hey, listen. I'm a huge fan of Juju. Like her whole game, she remind me of Carmelo at times. She just too nice. I can't wait for her to get in the WNBA. Why you laughing?
I agree with it.
Right. Juju Watkins is coming, and she gonna take over the WNBA. That's it. What you want me to say?
We're not talking about the Subway Series. You know what it is as far as baseball, but whenever the Bronx Bombers play the Mets, it's just a good look for the city. There's a lot of traffic, you know what I mean? A lot of clutteration. And you know who's gonna win?
No. Juan Soto got struck out. He got up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I was betting yesterday, so
you was
it was
betting
serious.
on the strikeout?
Yeah, yesterday I was betting on the game.
Now,
Period.
can you enjoy a game when you betting as a normal fan? Or like, I don't bet, and so that's how I'm able to enjoy the game. Like, I'm watching the game with my man, and he's like, the over-under.
Yeah.
One more rebound. I'm like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? Yo, we trying to win the chip.
I can enjoy the game more when I got money on it, opposed to just looking at it. Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
I thought it's harder. I thought, like, when you bet, it's harder for you to enjoy the game. Yo, shout out, well, not shout out, but your man Antonio Brown, he stood his ground. You know, he let that thing ring off. Legendary. Yo.
This is a family show.
Yo.
We don't promote violence.
No, we don't. But what I'm saying is, the reason why I love the beautiful state of Florida, because if you got the hammer on you and somebody, there's 5 guys jumping you for your jury, you can let that thing go and go home that night. You don't go to jail. They come and say, oh, sorry, we see you got jumped. They were snatching your chain. Oh, you let off some shots. You know, Antonio.
No, it's rules. You know, when you got a legal firearm, it's rules that you got to abide by. And
I understand.
Having a fight, then leaving and coming back with it ain't one of the rules. See, you promoting violence over here.
No. I'm not promoting violence. I'm just saying I don't know the introspectives of it. What I am saying.
You just like how he defended himself.
He got to defend himself,
yeah,
man.
Definitely.
That's the way it is. And I hope he's all right, because he seemed a little bugged out. Antonio Brown looked bugged out, though, like, real talk. I'm just telling you, he's like, is he normal? Or is he bugged out? Like, he looked like, let me tell you something. Angie Martinez said, when you talk about people on this podcast,
you better watch it.
Talk like they in the building. I do believe I would tell Antonio Brown if he was sitting in his couch.
You look bugged out.
You bugged out.
I can't.
You know? So that's my new rule.
I gotta stand with you.
If I talk about people, I gotta talk like they right here. And I would tell Antonio Brown, yo, my man, like, you look a little bugged out. But defending himself, I'm gonna say that's what it is. We seen too many people get taken advantage of and all that. We just told everybody give up your chain last week.
Yeah, young
now I'm
boy
telling
from
them defend
Queens.
yourself if you got a legal firearm or security, right?
Yeah, you said it. You said it, not me.
Chris Brown goes to Manchester. You know, he got this big tour coming up. So Chris Brown has like $100-something million. What is a $1 billion tour? What is it? Hundreds of millions. Every show is a stadium. It ain't even an arena. We condemn domestic violence of any kind. I don't even care if you won't see Fat Joe on tape getting jumped by a bunch of lesbians. Like, if the lesbians want to pound me out, I'm not fighting them.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just letting you know now. Ahead of time.
Please, Lord.
If a bunch...
Guys.
I don't know.
Forgive him for me. Forgive him.
I'm not hitting
I don't
no
know
women.
where he's going with this.
Yo, listen.
What is this?
Look, domestic violence, I do not condone by any circumstance.
Why do you can't leave it at that?
So if you see a video of some women beating me up and I'm not swinging back, it is what it is. I'm not hitting them back. I'm just not going to hit them back.
Okay.
Right? So what I'm saying is, Chris Brown, I don't know whose feathers he worked. Like, this is a complete setup to me. He's going to Europe to get ready for his tour, and they arrest him and leave him in jail with no bail. Like, he killed somebody. This is, and then also, they saying he threw a bottle. Come on, man.
He said he hit a music producer with a bottle.
Where's the video? They got 1,000 videos of him that night in the club.
For one, they got different laws than us.
CCTV. But what I'm saying is, why I can't see the video of Chris Brown throwing the bottle or hitting the guy with the bottle? We would have saw it already. Right? We saw the whole Antonio Brown. You knew he ran back, got the yalla, and came back with the yalla.
It happened
Why
in
Chris
Florida,
Brown?
man. It didn't happen in Manchester.
They got
their
more
own
cameras than us.
Yeah, but we don't got access to the camera.
Listen, I'm throwing the flag down. I'm throwing the foul.
Free Chris Brown. Let him get on with the tour.
I think they
You
saw.
about to go over there in a few weeks. Don't bother them people.
Yeah, I love them UK, but I don't. The hidden hand is what I'm trying to tell you. Somebody keep fucking with Chris Brown because the man trying to do his thing, get it to his bag, and every time he trying to elevate and go to another level, somebody try to pull him back down. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. Conspiracy Joe, not even Crazy Joe.
Ooh, switched. Ooh, we added another one. Conspiracy Joe.
Conspiracy Joe. It's like, you
more
know,
Joes to come, ladies and gentlemen. We got several more. We got Crazy Joe. Now we got Conspiracy Joe.
You take it from there. What you want to talk about?
We want to free Chris Brown so he can get on with the talk.
Success,
shout at you.
Success, shout at you.
Speaking of music, Kendrick and SZA make history. Kendrick's Luther featuring SZA remains #1 on Billboard's Top 100 for 12 straight weeks, setting a record for most weeks at #1 for a song co-billed solo, men and women. And we spoke about John and Ashanti being named Best Rapper/Singer Duo. Are Kendrick and SZA positioned to take that #1 spot on the duo tip?
Well, what you got to understand is we don't know if they're going to still be best friends and all that forever. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they got about 6, 7 songs. They all #1. Yes, they could take the slot. 1,000,000% they could take the slot.
Okay. I like your answer.
No.
They make missiles.
Phenomenal.
Whenever they drop something together, it can be a movie soundtrack for Black Panthers, whatever they drop.
30 for 30.
Yeah.
Luther, this is all magic.
They drop bombs.
They are fire together. I'm just saying, if it ever gets rocky, you know,
it's not gonna get rocky, man.
Well, then they're gonna take the slot.
They
on their way. You know, you gotta understand. The thing I always hated about LeBron, and LeBron's one of my favorite players ever.
Put hate with LeBron.
Not hate, but let's say Drake. Drake is one of my favorite guys too.
Put Drake with
I'm not saying hate either. But what I'm telling you is that now when these, you gotta understand, rappers back in the day, they put out an album every 4 years. Don't ask me why. That's what it was. Right? So all these stats that we checking Rakim for and all these other rappers who we consider the greatest of all time, they was doing an album every 4 years. Now you got a Drake who drops 4 albums in 1 year. Of course he's gonna run up the numbers. LeBron knew what the MJ numbers was. He knew it was 5,000 points, 32 rebounds, 3,200 rebounds, and he coming, looking at that score to take down every thing. Like right now, we just said, I just said right now, they called Ja and Ashanti, which I agree, the greatest duo of all times. I'm telling you that SZA is a solo artist, Kendrick, because why? They know, they probably like, all right, they have 15 #1s. We already got 8. Let's bust this down in 2 years and we have 18.
I don't even think they looking at the numbers. I think they just making good music, man.
I think they are, though. I think
John
artists and ball players, they know what it is and they just moving fast.
They crawled so they can walk. They even created category of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, I got some shit to say, right?
There we go again.
Nah. Yo, you know D-Ray Davis.
D-Ray, it's my guy. Shout out to D-Ray.
He posted a video of him and Coach. It said it's the first time in 12 years he been in Coach. He feel like he got flued out or something. Like, what do you feel about flying Coach? Spirit, JetBlue?
Nah. I ain't really hopping on the Spirit. I hop on the JetBlue. I hop on the Coach for a short flight.
You do it?
A quick one, yeah. Know what I mean? A short hour or 2.
Let me tell you something.
I'd rather go JetBlue than a Coach. 31E. When I get a JetBlue, I stay right in the front, seat? Watch TV. I watch a few Law and Orders, I'm there. But I can't go to Cali or nowhere. I'm not doing no real hours on Coach.
I can't do it, right? I'm not saying no. I definitely can't.
That's 100,000. You gonna get on the PJ.
I pray. I literally, this is part of my prayer. God, please don't put me in Coach. It's a whole different atmosphere back there. I'm not telling you that first class, I got a little room.
Dog.
No, I pray. It's part of my prayers. Every day, God, please keep me in first class. I went coach one time. Some
First
guy was
floor
getting
seats.
married.
Now first
Now
class.
I'm telling you the truth. What you want me to do? I gotta expect to find the things in life.
Go ahead.
It's hard being number one, but somebody got to do it. So what I'm trying to tell you is the one time I had to fly coach, I sat next to the hillbilly gyms, the Beverly Hillbilly. When I tell you these kids was climbing over my shoulder, some kid threw another kid a bag of potato chips, smacked me in my face. They would die. It's a different type of atmosphere back there.
You was on Soul Play. You wasn't in coach.
No, but these was white people. This was the Beverly Hills Billies. Hey, John. Shit hit my head. Kids climbing over my shit. Yo, I was praying so much in that seat, and that was to Vegas.
Oh, see?
Yo, I was praying. It was the only flight. I was praying. I said, God, please, Lord Jesus, I do never want to be on this again. And let me tell you something. I also believe that like the cheaper airlines, like Spirit, Southwest, and all them, they pay for fucked up routes out there. Like they pay for the potholes.
The routes they got.
Yeah, because they shit always like this. You ever got on a Spirit or they shit like this? I think they pay. All right, what's the wackest level? 34,000 feet. It's cheaper, yes. They buy that route. And your shit be like this all the time. You get there safe, but your shit be like this.
They got
how come
routes in the air?
You pay.
It's the air.
Listen, you pay for a private. They'll tell you, yo, we going over all. I watched Khaled maneuver like, yo, I don't want no bumps. I want you to be like, yes, sir, don't worry. We're going to go to the west, to the right. There's no weather in 47,000. Like, you pay for that air. There's a reason why Spirit Airline and all them bullshit airlines got that shit going like this.
We can forget about getting a sponsorship for Spirit.
No. Well, we could take the bullshit out, right? But just lower level airline.
Yeah. All right. I like that. Oh, shit.
I'm going to tell you, and I think I almost got to read this off my phone because this is, I always think about the late, great DJ Clark Kent, super producer.
Rest in peace to my
Sneaker
brother.
King.
God's favorite, man.
God's favorite. He, this guy was the best in the world. He passed away. But I always think about when he said, because, he did it all. Like, he was cool with Biggie, Jay-Z. Like, he put them on. And
he started with Kool Herc. He's seen this whole shit from hip-hop.
He wasn't that old, man. He wasn't.
He's one of Kool Herc's original DJs. Superman Clark Kent was down with Kool Herc. That's how far he go back.
I met DJ Khaled and DJ Nasty at a Clark Kent battle. He had a battle and we came up. That's how I met Khaled online around Flojo time. And so he said that Biggie and Jay-Z, both his mans, and Biggie would be like, yo, why you say Jay-Z? But he used to tell Biggie that Jay-Z's better than him, right? And Biggie would be like, how you think he nicer than me? He'd be like, yo, because you a rapper. He's an MC. He's like a poet. He could, this is early Jay-Z, before all the hits. He's a poet, whatever the case may be. And so, to me, the difference of an MC and a rapper is an MC is, and you have huge hits too, but you got your hand on the third rail. Talib Kweli, Jadakiss, Common, these are KRS, MCs. Rappers, what he's referring to is the guys on Billboard that crossed over and we think they commercial. What do you think about that argument right there that he was having between Big and Jay-Z, where Big was like, yo, I'm nicer than son, but he was like, nah, Jay nicer than you, he's an MC. Of course, this is before success. What do you think the difference between an MC and a rapper is?
I think an MC is just what it means. Know what I mean? You controlling the maestro. You can do everything. You have diversity. You have you can do different. You can do a beer commercial. You can do an R&B feature. You can do it all. A rapper's just playing with words. The ability to put words together. An MC can control the crowd. He can have the crowd in his hands. He can engage with the crowd.
Yeah, but Nelly,
not
he
just
does
even
stadium.
the crowd with just.
Hey, it's all about the money.
Now you're going into being an entertainer. You know what I mean? Is it entertainer? Is it rapper? Is it MC?
Or is it songwriter?
Now you got, and you got people that wrote the song that you never even see.
Dear Mama.
Yeah, Pac was everything.
That's
actor,
a fucking,
dancer, a rap. Pac had all the tools of everything. He was everything. He can do drama. He can make music.
Because I'm trying to find out who's the perfect one. Like, so you say Pac.
That's why
Dear
so
Mama
many.
is like a Picasso.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the best songwriter in the game. You got guys like Hove, who in I Love the Dough was talking about, you know, we cop the hottest V's, then we play Monopoly with real cash, and then Big come on his shit, right? Was you ever there for any of them, like, big song? I was there for Hypnotized. I was there when he wrote Hypnotized. Was you there for I Love the Dough or anything like that?
I was there for I Love the Dough.
No!
We was actually in the, we was in the MIDI room. You know what I mean?
They both was there?
Yeah, it was none of, it was no fucking emails or none of that there. You had to be there.
So you seen them both going at it right there?
It wasn't battling or none of that. They was trying to make a hit song, which they did.
Did you see any paper?
We was mad.
Did you see any paper in rhymes?
Nah. I didn't.
It was all off the top.
No, listen.
Like,
I didn't see. Listen, you
gonna tell a real
interrogating me.
story or not?
Everything I tell is real. You don't got a hood for a reason. Listen, we was in the MIDI room. We was the Young Locks. And Hove kept coming in our room, like, giving us an update of what's going on. Like, yo, I gotta go first. I'm about to go first. This, that. And he's like, nah, you go in there and kill that shit, oh. You know what I mean? And that's what it, he was probably going to the bathroom, then he'd stop in the MIDI, kicking with us. You know what I mean? And we actually seen Angela Winbush. That's not a sample. That's her singing, I love the dough. We seen her laying a hook. We seen DMX laying, pray for my downfall. That ain't a sample either. We seen them record that live. We one of the fortunate artists to be featured on Life After Death. There's only a couple features on there. So we love Big forever, you know what I mean? We thankful to been around for the process of Life After Death and slightly before that. And it was a beautiful thing. But yeah, we was in the studio the day they made, I was in the stew for Love the Dough. I think I was in the stew. Either I was there for a lot of them, or when we would come for our session, we would hear what he just did. Long Kiss Goodnight, a lot of them shit. Of course, we was there for Last Days because we featured on it.
Yeah, but you know, when I think about, when we talk about the perfect MC, the perfect rapper, perfect performer, entertainer, came up a lot today. I think DMX shows which one of them DMX songs.
Everything.
You was there at every song he recorded.
Not every. I was there for a lot of them.
Shut him down, open up shop.
I don't think he wanted to do that. When Swish first brought it to him, he didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to do that?
I don't think. At first, I don't think he was like happy to do it until when it was done.
When I tell you,
it was a major hit.
And at this time, I was still halfway in the Bronx, so I'm at the car wash, and when I tell you, every single car, I don't care. It was a Spanish dude that would be playing salsa. They was playing that shit. Like, that song had me the dizziest. You know how you go Fordham Road? Where you go in Yonkers when you want to see if your record was popping? Like Benjamin's, you came outside. Where?
You go to Fordham, you go to
Fordham,
you go
right?
to Fordham.
I used to do that. If I drop a record,
you see the
everybody
cars
like, yo,
coming
Joe,
up and down the hill.
I stand and see who's playing my album, whatever.
Up and down the hill, yeah.
Man, I have never witnessed in the history of the Bronx. Stop. Shut him down. Yo, I was dizzy. It was everywhere. Like, that was the craziest to me of standing outside trying to hear your song.
That was that shit right there.
And he didn't even want to record that.
I think Swiss had a little problem making him get into the lay to once the final mix and mastered version came out. And they knew what it was.
You know, when I went,
shot the video, was out there.
I'm trying to keep this conversation non-controversial, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why.
Got a Crazy Joe.
I want to sit down.
Let's go Crazy Joe.
Nah, listen, I want to sit down with a podcaster that has 3 followers who think he know. And because they sit down, yo, this guy's cap, but I want to sit down next to one of them in their NYCHA apartment when they shoot. I'ma walk in the NYCHA, right, and sit next to him. Because I don't think people truly understand. I'm a project baby for real. I'm from the projects, the soil of soil. You know, you can't do nothing to Fat Joe. If you go look him up, street, you can't not say, I'm be looking there and I'm really looking at guys calling me a capper or this or that. I want to sit next to one of these guys and say, break down the cap. Because when I say shit, you know, I said I did records with Big. Everybody, he's the capper of a lifetime. They put out the second album, the double album. Fat Joe was featured on that album. Now, did they take me off? They took me off. But they put out the real list. And somehow, some way, every time I say something, if I say I saved Common's life, he come up on here and say, I saved his life. And it come, I don't know what, I'm trying to verify. Where's the cat? And then some of you guys.
You don't need no validation,
No,
Joe.
listen. Some of these guys.
You want to do
Because if you're really from the projects, some of these guys are so horrible on these podcasts that they're not even garbage. You ever seen the dumpster in the projects where they got like that gilk, that gook, that shit? Your shit like
dumpster
that garbage.
Juice.
The dumpster juice. Your shit like the gook that come out the bottom of the dumpster. Don't compare yourself to us. Our shit, you know, we need 800 episodes. I'm talking prematurely. But yo, I'm not used to number 2. We gotta go number 1. We went number 1 on Apple off 1 EP.
This shit is new, Joe. We new, man. We gotta be humble and thankful, man.
Nah, I'm humble, but I speak reality. And if you guys don't think I'm watching y'all, I do watch y'all. Do you watch? How about disgruntled MCs? They never got under your skin, like disgruntled former crew members and stuff like that. When they go off, you just ignore them all the way.
You got beef with Jada? Say my name. You shy? I said, if they don't say my name,
they say my name because they think they think Joe way up.
Listen,
they think Joe way up. They wouldn't say my name 10 years ago, 15 years ago when we was running around giving the beats to their favorite rappers. Now they say my name because they say, oh, this guy courtside, he's number 1.
I'm gonna get a lawsuit. I'm gonna get a colony.
These are all lawsuits. They think they're gonna trick me out of the streets. You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't saying my name when we was giving dudes the beats every day. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna choose one of you guys who got a podcast in preferably a NYCHA setting. Yeah. I'm gonna come in by myself with about 2 million in jury just so I can show you how much cap I'm working with. And we're gonna sit there and I wanna see you break down the cap. Cause you know, that's how I feel. That's it. I'm gonna do it. One of you gonna be a lucky contender and you're gonna have a couple of more followers than your 2 aunts and your cousin.
I'm coming with a torpedo bat. That's all I know. Fucking right.
And so it's hard being number 1, but everybody gotta do it. So success shot at you.
Success shot at
you. Know, so we here. Let me tell you something.
Switched it. The train is coming in. The success shot at you. Success I like the success shot at you.
No, success shot at you.
You gotta listen. We gonna do what we do because we do what we do. We don't gotta. Don't get disturbed and don't get. You know what I mean? Don't let that shit bother you, bro.
Yeah, they try to.
It's
knock
only bothering you because you on the radar. You know what I mean? Shout out to On the Radar, but we on the radar.
Let me ask you a question, right? Because I watched the grand finale of Raising Kanan. That's my favorite 50 Cent show. Raising Kanan, the Power Universe. That's my favorite because they playing, you know, dude pulled up in the red Porsche, pumping, Greg, nice. Greg, and I see E, dumb on bass. So, and I'm like, oh shit, like it's that shit to me, right? But I was disappointed because are we used to somebody big gotta die every grand finale? Like, I was upset somebody real didn't die. Like,
no, I don't think you know if they died or not. They always leave you. One thing Fifth and the writers over there is good at.
You see, that's why Jadakiss is a Jedi.
One of them is good.
We don't know if nobody died or not.
And
He's
they leave you in suspense to next season. So you can be like, yo, I want that. then you're gonna come watch the next series, and then when they come back, it intrigues
I do not want Marvin to die. Uncle Marvin, I do not want him to die. He's my favorite guy on TV.
London. Shout out to my man,
I
London.
love this guy, his character. But I am going to tell you, in the real streets, real life, a guy like Marvin would die. Somebody who kill everybody, everything, they eventually get him out of here. That's why I was scared in the grand finale, because I'm like, damn, they going to take Marvin out. Because it's
Mad niggas would have died on that shit. They kill niggas you know how much killing and bad shit they do is no cops and nothing.
Anybody you ever knew that was like that you knew he was out there robbing, killing, this, that, somehow they caught the bad luck and got murdered.
We're gonna segue off the guy in the red Porsche playing Greg Nice. That's where we're gonna bounce off. And Sonographer, take all that other shit, crack
it's
that
around
off.
The FloJo
take
time.
that off the record.
Listen, it's a lot of FloJo. FloJo was that time. I'm waiting to see if FloJo get in there.
This is a segue.
I need to be on
Check
the
it
next.
out. Check me out. Slick Rick is about to release a new album called Victory.
Visual.
You know what I mean? First album since 1999, executive produced by Idris Elba. That should be incredible. It's going to be a 30-minute film that accompanies the album. Nas is to appear on the album. What excites you about a new Slick Rick album?
Man, you know, Slick Rick got me, I left my house when I was 14 years old. I couldn't get along with my pops, rest in peace. My father was a good man, but we just ain't see eye to eye. And so though I was the leader of my class of most likely not to succeed at the 14 age group in my neighborhood and in the Bronx, right? I still was scared because it's the first time I had to sleep in the crackhead hotel by Crotona Avenue by Dodge High School. So that was the only place I could sleep, $35, they let me sleep. But they was really shooting heroin out the window, busting dudes' heads with 40 bounces, bottles all day, cops up and down. It was scary for a 14-year-old kid. I would listen to Slick Rick all night long on repeat. So I know all his ad-libs. He got me through that time of my life. I had the Walkman and I would just listen to Slick Rick only. Everything from the show to everything. So the fact that he could come out now with an album and it's a visual album, I'm all in support of, when it comes to music, music is art. And we do it from the heart. We got something to say. I just dropped the album a couple of months ago, The World Changed on Me. I don't think you reach a certain age where you got to stop making
drop
music.
Albums whenever you want.
You got to drop an album when you want. And we want to know what Slick Rick is thinking 2025. Like, what is Slick Rick thinking 2025? What he got to say, right? And so the thing about Slick Rick is like, hey, young world, yours, hey, young world, it may cause complaints. So while you listen and learn and steal mom's welfare, gonna buy dope, and hey, little kids, don't follow these dopes.
You definitely got to be one of the greatest storytellers ever in hip-hop.
You say one of them?
Yeah.
I think he's the best ever, storyteller ever. Children's story, all that. I think, and I'm saying better than everybody. And I know Big is the best storyteller. He got a story to tell.
Nas
we got a couple.
Nas
tell stories.
Ice Cube, crazy stories. You kidding me?
Today Was a Good Day, probably the most perfect rap song ever lived. But I'm talking about consistently.
Day to day.
Slick Rick was only doing story. Like everything was a story with Slick Rick.
Yeah.
And the thing about Slick Rick is no matter how tough he was or whatever, he always ended in a positive note somehow, right? He always a teenage love, like, yo, don't hurt me again. Don't hurt me again.
That was a classic.
Listen, bro, let's Slick Rick. I was going downtown. What Slick word?
We got some more hip-hop news.
150
Check this out. Chuck D dropped a new album, Radio Armageddon. The album addresses ageism in hip-hop. Rock embraces its elders. The Rolling Stones, McCartney still touring in their 80s and get the same love they did in the 1960s. But hip-hop elders do not get that same respect. Do you feel that the newer generation of hip-hop fans and artists do not respect those that came before them as much as the fans of other genres, such as rock and roll?
I don't know if it's just
You agree
rock
with
and
Chuck?
roll. It's just we have a real disconnect between the youth paying homage to the OGs. And the truth is, I've always understood, me, Cool and Dre, you talk in the studio, that they only respect the bag. So they gonna respect a Jay-Z because he's a billionaire. They gonna respect a Jadakiss because you stay fly every day. They gonna respect Fat Joe. They know he's getting to the bag.
They gonna respect that motherfucking torpedo. Nah.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying to you, that torpedo bag, we gotta like hit somebody with a fucking torpedo. I gotta catch somebody stealing or something. I almost got arrested one time for beating up a crackhead for stealing my radio.
Come on.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
Talk about the youth, man.
All right,
they
the youth.
disrespected
I'm
us.
just saying. Listen, the youth, they only respect the bag, and this is a whole new culture of hip-hop music. Until it gets back to the beats and rhymes, they're never gonna, if it's just like one and done, or I made a cute song and I'm getting some money, I'm just getting to the bag, they're not gonna respect their elders like that. In our generation, just last year, I'm driving down Manhattan. I see Melly Mel on the corner. I pull over, run out. Melly Mel, I make the movie. Oh, my God, my idol, the icon. Like, I do that. You know, I'm coming out the movie theater. I look and I see Rob Bass. He's with his family. I'm like, oh, my God, Rob Bass. And I give him my story. No. His son don't know because they from old school era. They don't know your son get to see you still in your prime. But Rob Bass, it's been a minute since he had it on Smash, but I'll tell his son the story. I'm at the castle. Rob Bass got the #1 record in the country. He's late to the show. I watched 1,000 people in the castle go, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, for about 20 minutes straight. Woo! Yeah, you couldn't hear a quarter hit the floor. And he came on stage and it was over. He killed that shit. So I salute all the legends. And one thing, if we go back to Daddy's house and we go back to big recording, you know, I always saw the CD of The Chronic. Every time I was in the studio with Biggie or Puffy, they always had the Chronic CD up there like, that's what we got to take out. Or that got to be, that was the level of quality and professionalism. They kept it there. Like a social security card. Like, yo, if our shit don't sound better than that, or on that level, we fucked. And so, where do you rate an album like The Chronic?
The Chronic is a piece of homework. Is a classic. It's something. If you're making an album, it's one of the albums you should listen to. Has nothing wrong. It has everything right on it. You know what I mean? The production, the skits, the song arrangements, the mixing, everything's perfect. And if you're trying to set out to achieve to make an album like that, I think you should listen to that a few times. There's a few albums that Puff used to make us listen to before we would make an album.
What
that
are
was
these
definitely
albums?
one of them.
That was one of them, right?
I think it was The Chronic. It was 36 Chambers. It was the Purple Tape. It was one Ice Cube. It was an Ice Cube album. And there was something else he made us listen to.
Man, I remember when we did If it really ain't about the money, I don't really care, with Kanye.
Yeah.
Right? That time when Kanye was here making that album with the group, what's the group's name? Good Music. That was the Good Music compilation. All I heard him listening to was Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang. He just kept listening, looking out the window in New York, listening to Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang. And that's when they came up with all that everybody. Remember that album was
that was nice.
Sick. And he kept listening to the no music. No music. He would brag to you, like for us in New York, shine a light on him. That's That's our shit. You know, Will Tracks.
Shout out to Will Tracks.
Shine a light on them. Like, you ain't at a party if they ain't gonna throw on the shine a light on. It's your birthday, shine a light on. To us, we normal, but other parts of the country.
I don't understand that.
Like DC got go-go music. That's how I don't want to say go-go music because then it's pause or whatever.
New York
or
shit.
Whatever. New York shit is that. But I would see Kanye West, who come from Chicago, mesmerized by the no music. He walk around all day doing that shit. We take it for granted, but to him, he thought it was crazy.
Yeah, heard something on it. Check this out. Eazy-E to be resurrected through AI. Eazy-E's son, Little Eazy-E, is working on an AI project that will bring his father back for a movie project and possibly an album with his son. Do you think using AI in this way is good, or should the legacy of a legend like Eazy-E be left where it is?
No comment on that, because I'm going to go all the way. Like,
I like that. I take that. I respect. Yeah, okay.
That's new.
Now we got a new Fifth Amendment crack. I like that.
We got a Fifth Amendment, I
only think they should use AI when it's necessary. And they might, for him, he might want to do some things with his father. I think that's necessary. I think Beanie Siegel, AI made him sound back like Mac, how he been, you know what I mean?
I like that.
And for
him and the DOC.
Stuff, DOC, DMC. That can help, you know what I mean? So when you need it, I think we should use it. But yeah, that kind of way, I'm all for it. The other way, get that shit out of here.
Yes. And so that's how I look at AI. When it's people like that it could benefit, that we want to hear what they got to say. The DOC. Jesus Christ. Hey, guy, why fight the time while you can rewind the time? Why look 53 while you can look 43? Why look 43 while you can look 32? Because when you're in the 40s, it takes 12 back. But listen, what I'm saying is, shout out to the Connecticut Barber Expo. I was there Sunday with Nori. You know, Nori, boy, let me tell you, this guy, he comes up in there. They got all the barbers from all around the world. Shout out to all the barbers, man. You make me... I don't care if I got a death in the family. If I got a fresh cut, I feel fantastico. And so we went out there, we mixed it up with them in Connecticut, my man Jay Majors. But let me tell you, some CVS Sally's, we killing them. What about this coffee thing? Where can I find this coffee?
Kiss Cafe, baby.
Kiss Cafe, the strongest. That shit got me electrified right now.
We pumping it. You can get it on KissCafeCoffee.com.
Yeah, you getting all the money direct.
KissCafeCoffee.com.
Yeah.
Get you some of that Beijou.
E-commerce.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
That Kiss Cafe Beijou,
That's
man.
that Kiss Cafe, boy. Let me tell you something. And so we could do it like this: entrepreneurship and hip hop. Like, right? Because, I don't know about you, but at one point in my life, I really depended on just doing shows.
Yeah.
And so I just thought that was the money.
Going through that,
So that's all I thought about. And then I realized when I did the little 4 months in jail, I said, listen, man, you turn 40. When you get out there, you get to the bag, you got to open some up NYCs. You got to, make a product. You got to get you got to be an entrepreneur. Who's some of the guys you seen doing entrepreneurship? I just seen the cannabis shop about to open up. Shout out Dynasty Commodities. We got one in Harlem. My brother Rich Player. We got to go over there and get high. But I seen
Strains for Life. 145th and Broadway, Strains for Life, Dispensary Lounge opening real soon.
I bought my first gram of crack on 145th and Broadway.
My brother SP.
That shit always been the Mecca. 145th and Broadway, I bought my first gram of crack.
Here we go again.
No, you want me to tell you the truth?
Here we go again.
That's where it was at.
And we got the studio audience chiming in. Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, what is he doing? Listen.
I used to buy from a Dominican called Mosquito. Out there, you go out there, yo, where's Mosquito?
These
they be like, hold up,
he's crazy. Listen, shout out to Morgan State University. My daughter just graduated.
God bless you, Jada, because let's talk positive.
My daughter graduated yesterday from Morgan State University. That's the second college graduate. I got 2 down, 3 to go. But they got to do something about these graduations. They have them on the field. They too hot. My mom's she had to go inside and get some AC.
Nah, it's crazy.
Yeah, his other ladies passed out. His fire There's ambulances coming. It's too hot for the grandmothers and all that.
Yeah, I agree.
And shout out to the alumni and all that. It's mad speeches. Why they want to do all these speeches in the middle of the damn hot sun? Why they can't do that the day before? You know what I mean? Just call the names, give out the summa cum laudes and magna laudes, whatever the smart kids is, and get that shit over with. We gotta do a union that make college graduations shorter. They too long. The elder ladies is having heat strokes and all that. Of course, everybody want to see their kid graduate, but they want to see their moms and pops
pass out, go
make
to the
it back
hospital.
home too. Yeah, also. So my next ones, I figured it out though. I'm going 3 hours late. Call me when they start calling the names. When they get to about E, I'll get out the car at about E. Then I'll catch my kids when they get to our last name. Because this shit is ridiculous.
No.
Shout out to Morgan State, everybody that graduating this week and, you know what I mean, in the coming days.
Everybody graduates. Shout out to Morgan State. Shout out to Lehman. They gave me a doctorate last year. And I know what you're talking about. It was hot as hell out there. Well, they gotta
acknowledge the God. I do mad shit.
I know, but it ain't something. I
want one. Syracuse. I take Lehman. I take Bronx Community. I take the college that's right next door to the dispensary. Give me anything. God damn it.
He wants a doctorate, guys.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta talk for you to Don Poole. Don Poole got a doctorate in Atlanta. I think. Listen, I didn't even know what it was. Okay, y'all want to know the truth? Ruben Diaz Jr. said, "Yo, I want you to come to the college to talk to the kids."
That's
I didn't even know I was getting a doctorate.
Ruben Diaz is your guy.
He is my guy.
That's your guy.
And so I show up, and they start explaining to me how special it is that I got a doctorate, that I got and I didn't even know. They were breaking it down to me, and I was like, oh, so I'm getting something. I didn't even know I was getting something. I thought I was just there to talk to some students. Congratulations, hallelujah, whatever the case may be. And so they gave me the doctorate.
That's because you that dude, man.
I got to put your name in the raffle, but let me tell you something.
Put my name in the raffle for a doctorate.
They want to know, if you want to know why the dynamic, the energy is so legendary on this set, I was trying to think. I said, damn, man. Why is this podcast so good? And I said, I relate back to, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. All right? Y'all don't want to hear me talk this shit. I'm going to tell you something, Jada. They did the 50 best dressed rappers and Fat Joe wasn't mentioned. And if I mention to you some of these things.
He never mentioned. All right, I hate them fucking lists, man.
But you know how much money I spend on couture? Like, this shit is going. Yo, this is a fucking crime. You're gonna rate the top 50th dressed rappers, and Fat Joe is not.
You know why your shit ain't
having these guys dizzy.
You don't got enough porcupine shirts and enough.
I ain't got a piano on my back.
You don't got this. Nah, don't do that.
Yo,
you don't got enough. You don't got enough like shingles. You need shit hanging off. You need shit.
I mean, like, we take this shit serious. Shit on,
that's that dope boy shit we rock. But they don't put, that don't make the list.
What I'm trying to tell you, if we don't brag about ourselves in real life, don't think when you die they're going to talk about you. Because we done. So they in our faces. The only thing that counts when you die is what they thought of you. You talk about the doctorate. You deserve a doctorate. You deserve a street in Yonkers.
Never give me
Jadakiss Street. You deserve all of that. Why we got to die to get it? And guess what? If I'm alive, and they won't give it up. We gotta say this shit. We gotta be like, yo, we're number one in the country. It is what it is. Go Google the Apple, because we are. Right? I'm being honest with you. What you want me to do? Yeah, we need 800 more episodes. This ain't some shit fly by night. We the new kids on the block. We getting some attention. But yeah, we need 300 more episodes so we can really talk our shit. You know, yesterday I'm with Nori. He throw one in. Yo, the Glizzy Eater. Did this on him. All right, Nori, you know, he the godfather of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Drink champs. You know, we salute everybody doing their thing, but we gotta talk about our wins, Kiss, because I'm looking at it myself. They're not trying to big us up for what we do in anything.
They're not gonna big us up. We gotta take our spot humbly. You know what I'm saying? This week in hip hop history.
But hold up.
We gotta get back to the regular
When they
schedule.
see me and you, they gotta think yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not. Yo, come on, man. What do you want me to do?
This week in hip hop history, y'all. May 19th, man. DMX dropped in 1998. The Dog. Always love for the Dog. 1998, he dropped his debut album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. The importance of that album to me is that, he put us on. He came and got us, bought us with Rough Riders, told them we starting it off like, this who I want to represent with me. And the rest was history. To see where we came from, to see where he came from, he was already damn near like Bruce Springsteen and Y.O. We already looked at him as like a rock star. Then fast forward him being the only or one of the only rappers that ever do Woodstock. That shit is crazy. You know what I mean?
That videotape forever
will forever mean the world to me because, he gave me a chance to change my family's financial situation.
DMX stuck a guy up right in front of me.
DMX stuck a lot of niggas
DMX, no, but he was already a star.
Oh, he did it after he was X?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
It's me, him, and Pun in a gas station in Brooklyn. After a show, thousands of people after a show, we in the gas station. Dude comes with some chains, and DMX was like, yo, hold up, y'all. He went and took his chains, came back and started talking to us in the gas station. Yo, DMX.
He can't get indicted. He dead, so.
No, he done. He dead. I'm just telling you a true story. Like, I got so many DMX.
Some of them we gotta filter some of these stories,
Yo,
right?
I'm telling you, you might have, you gotta have incredible DMX
I'm not
stories.
telling you none of them kind. The crazy, since I gotta give a Pun story. Look, when we shot the John Blaze video.
DMX showed up?
No, listen. This is how long ago it was, and this how crazy. This when stash boxes first got invented. He wanted to test his shit out.
It was more before that, but go ahead. It was in the 80s we had stash.
They wasn't doing what the shits was doing as the technology evolved.
All right, so Pun wanted to show you the stash, huh?
He wanted to test his own shit out. He drove, somebody was driving, he was in the passenger, let off a I don't know what it was. And wanted to get pulled over. And got pulled over, and I said, this nigga's nuts, dog.
No, he is nuts.
That was the craziest shit.
And what, he put it in the stash?
He had enough in front of the cops, let it off, pull it, block it, pull over. I don't know what you're talking about, officer. And they ain't have the shit to make it pop out yet. So I said, this nigga Pun is crazy. He had the Benz.
The way they explain it to you, right, is, you know how somebody could be a genius in something and then in just common sense, he just don't know what he's like. I would go to his house, right? And he would have about 30, 40 guns in his house. If you sat in the pillow, it was a gun. You put your hand on the chicken, it was a gun. You hit it. It was just, and I would sit there because I really came from the streets. I know what RICO indictments are. I know what all this is. I done came from all. I'll be like, they're gonna make a jail just for you, buddy. Nah, they don't lock rappers up like that. They got swimming pools for rappers and all that. Tennis courts. I'm like, yo.
He's thinking about the futuristic feds.
What? And I would tell him like, yo, Pun, you're crazy, bro. Then I go around his hood and the cops pull me over, right? Because Pun, one of the only rappers who never moved out the hood, even till he died. He refused to move out the hood. I was already in Jersey, like, yo, come to Jersey. Birds are chirping. I'm in the hood, I'm the realist, this. Pun at the crib in the hood, 10 Benzes, exotic $20,000 dogs and all type of shit. Like, he was big Pun, double platinum in the hood.
Scooter.
He didn't care. And so I would go to his hood, and as a respected elder brother, the police pulled me over. So I'm like, yo, officer, why you putting, yo, Joe, man, you know that you got to stop throwing eggs at the old ladies in front of the supermarket. You know he's the only guy with the Benz, with the water gun shooting the old ladies. I'm like, yo, I go in his house, I start arguing with everybody in the house. Like, yo, pun, they're gonna put you in jail. You shooting the water guns at the old ladies. They know the only guy with a 500 Benz in the fucking sound view is you, pun. You're going, nah, he just didn't. He would go real from genius to common sense, no sense. Like, I had a real struggle with him and Nori, because Nori's also my little brother.
When they was together, they was crazy. Them two together is nuts.
Oh, they used to see me and be like, yo, Joe's the fun killer. He's the fun killer. No, I don't want you to go to jail and not get to the bag. Like, I know what's going on out here. You guys are too crazy. Thank God we ain't have IG back then.
Thank God they have the
I'll tell you a quick story. We had this joint like this. 2 days ago, it was hot in New York. I'm outside of rich players, the Dynasty Commodity, the weed spot.
Dispensary.
Right, dispensary. Cock diesel little Spanish dude is walking through with the tank top like this. Right? I try to look away, I already know. He makes a U-turn. Yo, Joe, you got me through my bid. I did 26 years, this, that. One thing I could tell you, before I was a tough guy, when I was 5 years old, I always knew the guys who just came home from jail.
How the hell you knew that when you were 5?
No, 5. You know these guys got tank tops and they walking like, they strutting around the thing. I knew this guy just came out of jail. It had to be the same way in Yonkers.
How they come from the park,
they come
off the bar.
5 years old, I knew that man came home from jail. And it's preferably just before the summer, they coming out with a tank top and all that. Well, anyway, he did it. I grabbed him so fast, hugged him. Yo, thank you. I said, you see that? There's a camera in the store. I walked with him 2 more steps. You see that? It's a camera. I walked with him 2 more steps. You see that? It's a camera. I'm not exaggerating. When you come to Richest Joint, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I walked him. Maybe halfway to the corner, we passed 10 cameras. I said, brother, can't do nothing no more. You're going to jail. Look at this. We're on camera. That's what Fat Joe's going to tell you after 26 years. You take that with you if you want. You're not getting away because he walking down Harlem. And now he's in the black Harlem. He's Puerto Rican. He just wanted to smoke. I'm just trying to let him know you on camera, P. I don't give a hell what hand skills you learned in jail. You're going back to jail.
He 52, man.
Yeah, he coming through with the, I said, yo, bro, really politely, look. It's crazy because Remy came to the thing and I told her that story before and I said, let me show you the story. She said, what you mean? She came the other day to Richest Joint. I walked her 4 stores down and there was 10 cameras that saw us. I said, yo, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Kids.
Somebody will still be stupid and try. Somebody will still try some dumb shit.
Kids,
that's
if you shoot the place, you're on camera. You're not getting away with it. You're done. Gone 20 years, your life.
You're in a very violent space today. But with counseling, you're doing it with counseling, though. So
I'm trying to do some positive shit here. Yo, listen, check this out. We brought to you by Boost Mobile, the biggest phone company in the globe. We advise you to get everybody a Boost Mobile phone. 5G networks, spend billions of dollars tuning it up, towers all over to give you that accurate system, okay? So go get your Boost Mobile phone ASAP. Train is coming, baby. Train is coming now.